Summit to me. I have no idea. Welcome back to the crew too, my friends. I want the legendary loot. So that's what I'm gonna do. This will allow us to get amazing parts. I want to get these just so that I can grind out parts for this class much easier, because I don't think I have many other parts whatsoever, and a full set would be very nice. If I remember correctly, the first one, which is a speed trap, designed, should I say, for race cars, we should possibly be able to do it in an aeroplane. Oh yes, bit of boost. Let's get a test run. Let's have a look. See, swoop to G, boom. I crashed out. It doesn't count, right? That does count. I did hit the objective. Here we go, flying down. Let's go. I missed it again. Damn it again. Ah, there we go. That was rubbish. I can get better in an actual car. It'll do for now. Who put the snow on? I've had enough of this already.
Go, go, go!
I'm gonna do my best. Shut your mouth. Oh, we're doing the same track. I think it's all on... You sponge guy. I think it's all on one track. Hence the name One Track Mind. They may possibly be it. Now, if so, that's actually a really cool name, and I'm gonna give him props for that. I think this is actually doing the race cars against the hypercars. It's a shame because obviously in this situation it doesn't really work very well because the race cars are on easy. If they were on the harder difficulty, they would be so much cooler of a comparison. I've always wanted to try the hypercars against the actual race cars because they're very, very similar in performance class. They both go to 320, but at this rate, no, they go to about 100. Hang on. If this was another lap longer, I think I'm going to pass these fools with the... Oh, it's the first time I've slipped in the whole race. One lap longer. I would have lapped you all across the line. Give me 100k. I need some decent points. Please. My mailbox is full. Well, I should probably fix that as well. Oh, yes, 111. I'll take it. Not too bad for a first attempt. A boat escape. Fantastic. This is what I've always dreamed of. Thanks, game. It's what I've always wanted. We're going upstream as well. Is this the fastest way? I don't know. We've completed the main objective. We can't go with... Wait. Does the stream end? Why does it... Why have you forsaken me, Ivory Tower? Why do you do this to me? This is... This is evil. Hang on. Wait, it doesn't end. It does end. It doesn't end. Make your mind up, game. Oh. Well, I've hit a rock anyway. It keeps going. Okay, well, it just gave me false pain. If I could remove one type of event from the summit, it would be this. Put in some monster trucks. Stop torturing me with these boats. I can't do it. No, that turn now. What was that? That's not how it works. Come on. Did that beat Clarence? That better have beat him. I swear I don't want to do that again. That was absolute torture. Give me 100,000. Thank you. That'll do. This week of the summit is sponsored by That'll Do. Please don't be a boat slalom. Please don't be a boat slalom. Please. Oh. It's a car slalom. Good. That's acceptable. Here we go. This should be a pretty... It's a bit of sloppy car, to be honest with you, for the slalom. It's not too bad. I feel like the Bugatti hypercar may have been a better choice. Slalom. Slalom. Boom. I'm going to get the objective. Yes, I am. That still counts. I also just realized that I could probably get more points from a different class, but that'll do for now. Jeez. I bought this car literally just for the last summer, I think it was. Because I need some competition. This thing's quick. Mate, I'm an F1 YouTuber now. Follow me for F1 YouTuber commentaries. Do you know what? This is the best view for the F1 cars. I mean, the Formula... I mean... What would you even call them? This is not technically a Formula 1 car. It's a fake. It's an Ivory Tower 1. This is one of the other classes I have yet to actually get any parts on. So hopefully a summit in the future will give us the opportunity to get some of the same parts that we're getting today for the Formula cars. Because I feel like I'm pretty bad with these cars. I love how solid these cars feel. 170 miles an hour through a corner and not slipping in the slightest. And a bit of boost. It makes everything else on this game feel slow. They don't maintain speeds like this bloody monster. Here we go. This is the final section. on the 95%. Bit of a slip there. This is a bit of a mistake on my end. Come on. Here it is. Give me the 100k points. That's what we want to see. 100k, please. Oh, 82. I'm very glad that people introduced me to this car because it's definitely a lot better than the FFXK. The FFXK was just the one I went to because I think it was the coolest in my collection. That was pretty much the only reason. When it came to track racing on this game, I didn't particularly invest as much time as I did street racing. I think a lot of people were the same with this game. But I'm kind of regretting now that that was the case. But hey, now I'm going to get to jumpstart my career. I say that, but I did get 320 on these cars. Ah, yes, me praising about there being limited traction in these cars. So then they throw me into the same race, or similar race, with rain. That sounds totally fair. It's this section that messes me up the most. This is abysmal. I kind of did it. And we're out. This is where you hit the boost. Stop spinning. F1 cars don't have to deal with this madness. You get the electronic boost, but it ain't like that with the Crew 2 NOS, I'll tell you that. I started this race a few minutes ago and I forgot to increase the performance level of this car because obviously I've never really particularly used this car. But it does tick 2 boxes for 2 events. So this car is probably the way to go as long as you're just trying to get gold. If you're trying to get something a bit better. I do remember that on the previous games the Ford Raptor was possibly one of the best circuit cars in the game because weight meant downforce, and downforce was a godsend on this game. That was a pretty rubbish run, but I ain't after no platinum today, so it don't even matter. 109? That was awful. And we're on the final race. This is the last one I need to do to complete this summit. Not too shabby. Pretty quick. I like how, if you're not aiming for platinum, how easy it is to just pop on 5 hours before it ends and get it over and done with. Is King Pleb about to do it? Is he about to get gold after doing the summit for all but 41 minutes? There we go. Give me 100k. Not that I don't think I need 100k, but I want 100k. Oh yes, 114. Circuit racing is easy peasy. This should bring us back to the summit page, and we should have an extra bonus 100,000. We are now in the gold rankings. That's all we need. I am now done. I've actually got 1 million. I was only aiming for 900,000. There's a lot of work that could be done here. For example, the speed trap, which I kind of want to have a go with the drag car anyway. Wheel spinnies. And off we go. Stop spinning the wheels even more. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Boost, baby! Oh! Mate, that's easily smashed my last record. Screw the damn plane. Get yourself a drag car. What am I doing with some damn ass plane? I don't need it. 117. Boom! Platinum in no time. Okay, we secured gold. I'm off to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. It's a new day. We're back. Completed the live contract, the slalom, yesterday while actually not trying to do so because there was a slalom event if you hadn't realized. So that's some extra crew credits for doing nothing. I like that they tie in very, very closely. Anyway, to the summit to get me prize. IMMA box is closed, isn't it? So that might be an issue. I mean, full. So, oh, no, it's not. It's going to force us. I thought it was full anyway. It's not full. Anyway, so 320, everything on the gold. That is perfect. And it's all to get better parts, which is just what I need. Anyway, let's claim all of those. I need to get rid of some springs. I actually have all of these in here, which I kind of need to get rid of at some point. But yes, as you can see, my touring cars, lots of them. Let's scrap a bunch of these parts going on. I have not claimed the springs yet, so I should probably do that as well. But this is basically going to allow us to get more parts much, much easier, which means in the lick of no time whatsoever, we're going to have absolutely everything in gold. There we are. Now, this is now the only touring car that I actually have available with full gold, and it's the best type to get more parts. Now, normally, when you get full gold on a car, I've spoken about this in the past before, you don't normally get, that's not a gold car, you don't normally get that class first. You get everything else before that. By the time you've got the extra parts bonus, you don't need it because you've got every single combination possible. But this is an even better combination because it has the bonus that allows us to get even better parts. So my settings are going on lucky, and that gives me a ridiculous amount of luck. Alrighty then, Jersey Racetrack, definitely not the best event to do, but I do know for a fact that this is the only event that I generally have the ace difficulty to unlock. And I think this is actually what we did on the summit yesterday, except it wasn't raining, so yes, the normal event. What are you all doing? It's so cool to see how many parts will drop from the sky at the end of when you complete an event with this perk stuff enabled. I can't wait to get some more crazy parts for this spec, because once I get the NOS perk on everything, once you get the Nitro Chemist perk is the one you want for getting good times and good summit runs, and that's basically all I want. Except this one. This gives me more parts as well, which is perfect for getting Nitro Chemist and absolutely everything else that you possibly may need, including the ability to multiply the points you get from Skill Challenge, which again would have been amazing for when it came to the slalom we did. So mates, play the summit, you'll do better at the summit. That's pretty much how it goes. The cockpit! I've actually never been in the cockpit view with this car. I also haven't customized this car whatsoever, so I should probably get to that at some point, but this is freaking cool! This is the type of car that makes me want to set up my racing rig and do it properly all the time. I will do that at some point. I'm planning on getting a multiple camera setup to get that all sorted, so maybe we'll do that on one of the next summits. We'll have a proper rig setup with a wheel. May go absolutely awful for planes, but everything else will be amazing. Yes, amazing. There's the finish. Give it a bit of boost at the end, my sons. Across the line. 2 minutes 50, that was a pretty slow time. But that's not my objective. I got stuck at the beginning by the bloody fools. The reason you want to do this is because you want to see what's about to appear in front of me. Oh, yes. There's 2 yellows. Well, that's a bit pap, isn't it? We got 2 yellows. That's better than nothing. We could retry normally, but I forgot to do it because I'm a fool. Over to the performance then. What have we got in yellow? We got an exhaust in yellow. I know that. So, we got ourselves the Score Breaker Multiplier. Multiplies points times 2, which is super useful for the summits, as I said. So that's pretty much what my job is going to be for the next few days, is to grind out as many... Oh, hang on, we've got the live reward sniffer, which I have to be honest with you, I've never actually attempted to try and use that. But anyway, another good thing about these parts, obviously, we've got 25.5% here, 6% on the Lucky and the Gold Finder, which means, actually, so we have plus 52% on the icon points, and you're going to give me a 231 times over having better parts. It's the same across all these parts. I've come to find that Gold Finder is useless unless you go searching for parts. I've found out, finally, that it's not really worth actually trying to go for that. You just want the Lucky, and don't even bother with the Gold Finder because it's just for the rewards that hide around the map, I believe. That's all I've come to find actually changing. But other than that, I think we're done with it. I think it deserves a makeover. That's what we're going to do. Hold up a second. Yes, that's an awesome livery. Annoyingly, it's matte. I would like some gloss, please. But anyway, I'm going to find a nice livery to put on my new car. I think the actual car color is black, unfortunately, which is kind of... This might be a good one. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what liveries I can paint and which ones I can't. But let's have a look-see. To prove that I am a Goldman McGee, I'm going to put gold on it. Yes, it's going to look awful. I'm sorry. We can change the caliper color. That's the only thing we can do. We'll make him yellow. It's now my gold MC12. And again, the only reason I've done that is to get the beautiful parts that we have today. To prove that we've got them, we added a bit of gold. We could also get the gold smoke and stuff, but I'm genuinely not that sad. No offense to anyone that's done that. But be sure to smash like, friends, subscribe if you are new, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this of me doing the summits out particularly. Whoa! I would love to know. But until the next time, Peace.